Hey guys, Came for 15, John and my co-host Red Wolf, back with another late edition episode review of Dan Dan.
Why you pronounce it like that?
So apparently, long story short, I got a comment in my comment section, I think on our last review, that said it's spelled Dan, not Dawn. Even though that's how you pronounce it, Dawn.
In the comment section, they say Dan did Dan, or
This is what this one guy said. And you know what I told
um,
him? I basically told him, layman's terms, that's how the show is pronounced. That's how people pronounce it. So fuck off and get out the fucking thing and don't watch the video.
wait. Are they confused or something?
I don't know. Apparently, I guess the guy said we were pronouncing the title of the show wrong, but we were pronouncing it right. Again, if you think that I'm pronouncing it wrong, too damn bad. You can get off the video and stop watching. If me saying dawn to dawn triggers you so much, go outside, go touch grass. Shit, maybe eat grass like the fucking cows do. I don't care what you do. There's more things to complain about in life than me talking about the title of an anime. You know what's to be mad about? You need to stand by Emily Rudd and the live action actor of Wapple defending the live action actor of Vivi. That's what people need to stand by for. That's what you need to be upset about. Oh, because Vivi's got a darker skin than the anime version. I might have to make a video about that. And I typically don't make videos talking about race and stuff like on this channel. But I said in my One Piece live action breakdown, and I'm sorry to go off on a tangent, but listen, if you're gonna have an issue because an actress that is a different skin color that looks different from the anime, that doesn't mean it's no different. Like, what? If, for example, what if Dawn to Dawn has a live action show? I don't think it's going to have a live action show, but what if it did? And Momo has darker skin than what she looks like. Are you going to be up in arms about that? Or are you just going to watch it and see how the actor does?
I
What would you
mean,
say?
I mean, to be fair, in the first season, Nami's adoptive sister has, is it, you know,
Yeah,
you know what I
I
mean.
know. And I made that mention in that same exact video. And another problem is, again, Oda chooses the actors. He's the one that says, I would like to have them be the character. Regardless. This is a video from another day. Maybe I'll actually have to invite you on that to get your thoughts on that. I know this is something brand new to your mind space, but we're here for Dawn to Dawn. We got a great episode. It looked like we got the band Kiss returning in anime form.
AKA Hayashi.
Which apparently, I guess there's legal issues with that from this episode. Just from the band. Okay.
All that aside, I will just say, never in my entire life have I been this hyped while watching an episode of Don Don Don. Now, don't get me wrong, all the Don 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 episodes were great. They were amazing. But this episode, I was literally headbanging the entire time. I think I hurt my neck while I was headbanging that day, but but the fact that they actually played an actual rock song while doing a whole exorcism thing, like Don 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 is something else. Don 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 is something else.
Well, there you go. You got my friend's thoughts. Episode over. I'm just
Really? Yeah. Cut the video. I'm just...
anyways, we start the episode off because last week, remember, Jiji transformed into Evil Eye again because they dropped soy sauce on him. Now,
Intendedly.
again, I don't understand why he just now. I think now they're gonna realize. Let's walk around Jiji if we got any form of liquid.
That is
So
not me.
shockingly, I was honestly thinking like, oh, we're gonna get a big fight here before if anything. No, Momo throws water on him immediately.
Yep, and it cuts to Gigi apologizing. I'm so sorry.
Turbo Granny's hitting the shit out of him. He's like, you damn fool, you messed it all up.
Yeah, Granny Seiko is like, don't be too hard on the kid. He's he can't really, he can't really control it.
So yes. Then all of a sudden you see the Kiss band show up, and they're like,
Hayashi Group.
I'm gonna call him Kiss.
I'm. It's literally the name Hayashi Group. Anyways,
Hayashi Group. Hayashi Group, aka
now I see why you want me to talk more.
aka Kiss. Sorry, I'm sorry. See, the only reason why I say
This man has the nerve to tell me I should be the one doing most of the talking, yet he decides to call it however he likes instead of letting me. Okay.
It's called entertainment. Entertainment. I gotta make these videos attractable. Like how I had the high-pitched voice in my Zenless Zone Zero pull video that you were laughing at.
Have you guys hit the like button yet?
Anyways. Yes. Hayashi Group showed up, and essentially they were like, oh, well, we were looking for some sort of exorcism stuff.
Well, no, that's not what they said.
Well, they thought they looked all weird for a second, right? And they just moved about their business. But then when they found Seiko over here is like, wait, no. Because they're talking about, obviously the ritual and trying to exorcise, the evil eye out of Jiji. Okay.
Mind if I take this?
Go ahead. I saw your look on your face.
Yeah, how it really happened was, yes, as Cameron says, they all came in with the lead singer going, and they walk in, and Seiko just looks at them going, if you're just here to barge in, you can walk out. And they go like, okay. And then yes, they start overhearing the stuff that's been going on, and they're saying, wait, is one of you called Psycho ISA? And Psycho goes, yes, that's me. And they said that she's the band that they're the band that she requested of them for the Exorcism. Yes, that's exactly how it happened, man.
Okay. So basically, because the exorcists are there, right? They prepare Jiji, ready for the exorcism. Gigi's laying on there, Seiko's in her robe area, and then I don't even know if I can explain it with what the band just does. I honestly, it's just shit that you just gotta watch.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it just starts off with the band setting themselves up. At first, they just look like dorky people who have no idea what they're doing. But then they start, going like, "Are you ready?" And Momo and Okron go like, "Yeah." Are you ready to rock? Yeah. And that's when the beat starts kicking in, and they start playing this heavy metal song, which basically had everybody head banging. Momo, Okuro, and Ira, even Granny Seiko, who's like, I completely lost it when she started head banging during the exorcism. I think everybody lost it when they saw that. But I kid you not, the song was flames the entire time. And yeah, during this whole song, Gigi's body starts reacting to it, and the evil eye starts, you know, reacting to it also, and this is when Gigi starts going, cut it out, and he starts going, the evil eye, do not kill the evil eye and stuff. All he wanted was someone to play with, and he never got the chance to, and now you guys want to kill him all over again. And he goes, I never heard of anything so sad. And this is when everybody starts, feeling a little sympathetic. And this is when Granny Seiko, cancels the exorcism. And this is when the Hayashi group goes like, huh? And Seiko goes like, the exorcism is over. Sorry for calling you up here for nothing.
They're like, well, cool. We got to play in front of you guys, so
Hmm.
I guess they found some positives to it. They, I guess, worked on their band play.
Hmm.
Now Ira's kind of upset. She's like, why the fuck did we do all this shit for nothing? What if he goes berserk out again? And then that's when Okarun's like, well, then I'll get stronger. So then I can be able to tame him and
Yeah.
keep
And
him, make sure he's not becoming a problem. Now,
yeah.
obviously, because Momo sees the determination within Okarun, and clearly she's been flirting and just been infatuated with him. She's like, well, I'll get stronger too. And then that's what leads to freaking Ira be like, oh, you get stronger? I'm gonna get stronger too. And
Yeah,
they,
and they start chest hitting each other.
yes, they do not the chest, I call them the boob smashing.
The difference being,
We all know we want to be in between of that. Anyways. Um, Basically because of this, Seiko's like tells Jiji again, like, look, if that's the case, then you got to be very careful when it comes to the stuff with getting cold liquids on your body. Obviously, Jiji realized that, but at the same time, Jiji also kind of blames himself for being in this predicament. And then that's when Okarun kind of gives some good words of encouragement, saying like, "Hey, look, you're gonna be fine. I understand what you're going through because I went through the same thing like you did. Because remember, in season one, Okarun would always be going berserk because of Turbo Granny's power, and he couldn't control it, and he felt like he was a nuisance, and he was being a bother to Seiko and Momo. But then that's when frickin' Seiko was like, basically told him, I guess, rewinding back to some part in season one, they had this offshoot conversation, right?
yeah,
Um,
yeah, and it never showed in season one, but yeah,
well, that's I'm just lining up the timeline.
just enough. Why he's kind of skimming over some stuff, but I digress. You're good, buddy. You're good, buddy.
So anyways, as I was saying, basically Sego's like, look, you wanna frickin' make it up? Well, here's what you can do. You do what you need to do. And that's all I
Yeah,
need from you.
no, that's not what she said.
Go
She
ahead, go
said,
say what you said.
she says, if you really feel like you owe us, why don't you instead go and help someone else in the jam? And in the end, that's what looking out for each other is all about.
So because of this, Gigi takes this nice words of I guess you can say praise from Okarun, which then goes into the next day. I guess Momo and Ira are just rough sleepers. Momo's just moved all over the place, and Ira just gets up. She's like, "Oh God!" And we legitimately see Ira what she does to get ready to go to school. She puts the creamer on her face. She gets it off her face. She does her eyebrows. Look, man, I was honestly looking at the scene and I'm just laughing. I'm just like, bro, ain't no fucking way this girl does all this shit.
Yep, yep, she does.
So this is how she does her perfect routine, right? Even though Momo still pisses her off, but it is still quite funny to see that. Um, they walk to school together, and then that's when you kind of have it to where Momo's just kind of wondering what to do because she's says she's low on funds. She needs to find a way to make money. And her friends are like, well, I guess we know this person that's got this job that you can do, so why don't you go take this job? But we find out Momo doesn't really do well with jobs. Like, it's implied like she gets a job, she only stays on the job for like maybe a day or two, and then she immediately quits because she just doesn't like to do the work. Now, how this lady is, or how this girl is going to, aka be a productive member of society, well, I don't know what she'll do with that, but I guess the time will come for her when she realizes, what do I need to do? Make money or be broke? So, um, essentially, it's the school's over with, so she has to go to her job, right? So Okaroon kind of is walking home, and he comes across Momo's friends. Fun
Well,
fact, if you watch the English dub actor of Okaroon and the darker skinned friend, they're
yeah,
actually
they're
dating in
married.
real life.
Yeah, they're married.
I thought they were dating. They're married? Married?
I believe they're married. I believe they're married. Yeah.
Okay, correct us in the comments section. I
But
think I saw
anyway,
somewhere they're actually
he
dating,
did
but
not come across them. They come across him, who is sitting doing his alien stuff,
that's what I
and
said.
yeah, and they go like, well, just to let you know, you can go on home without Momo because she's has a part-time job, and Okron like, oh, I see, and this is when they take things into their own hands and start going. And anyways, they for some reason start dragging him dragging him out because they're secretly trying to get him to see Momo at her part-time job.
Yes. Now, Okarin wants nothing to do with this. He's like, I don't want to see her. I don't want to bother her or anything. Why do I have to go? They're like, oh, come on, Okarin. We gotta go say hi to Momo.
That's not what they said. Oh, Cameron, what am I gonna do with you?
Anyways, moving past all my lies, they get to the job. They get to Momo's position. And essentially, you have the lady dressed up as a maid, and essentially she's like,
Momo
"Oh,
dressed up a maid
welcome, Matt.
also.
Welcome, masters. How you guys doing?" And then Okarin's like, looks up, and he sees Momo, and he's like, "Miss
Oh,
Ayase?"
yeah, yeah. Okaru? Yeah,
And
this is when Momo starts getting flustered, and she was not expecting this.
and then obviously your friends are laughing and everything because it's like,
Her friends know what they're doing. Her friends know what they're doing.
bro, I was absolutely crying because I'm like, she's like, Ogre. She was shocked. She was like, this boy seen me in a maid outfit, and then Ogren's like, oh, I think I should leave, but they're like, no, 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 let's stay. At first, I also was thinking, I was thinking, like, am I watching Akabe Maid War again? That was a good show. That was a really good show. I know you haven't seen it in High Dive, but it was a really good show.
Good grief.
Anyways, that's kind of where the episode kind of ends off here for now. So we're gonna see more Moe stuff.
Mm-hmm. You are so loving this.
um, solid episode, but I just can't wait to see more, and can't wait to see more Moe.
Yeah.
Anyways, any other final thoughts before we get out of here?
Nope, that's it.
Anyways, apologies for getting this review out later today, or later, out a few days later. One, obviously, the day the episode came out, I had to work a game. We tried to do stuff, record it earlier after, like I think on a Saturday or a Sunday, but I got home pretty late, well, at 8, and by the time I got home and got myself situated, it was basically going on 9 p.m. and my friend didn't want to stay up too late, but I'm not blaming him for that. I want him to get as much sleep as he can because I know he has to get up early all the time. So luckily I got home at 5 today and things like that. So yeah. And then again, updates on the channel. I will be going out of town starting next week, or well, not next week. Starting on Saturday. I'll be flying to Atlanta, and then I'll essentially be flying to Chicago because I'm going on a nice little vacation. So in terms of the process of certain reviews and things like that, I'll probably bring my laptop. The only thing is you're not going to see the opening and the intros because I'll be using my other new computer, right? That doesn't have access to rendering, the rendering process. But the videos will still come out on timely fashions and things like that. So yeah, that's the good thing. So I'll hope to get all the episode reviews that we have for at least for this week out in terms of the weekend stuff, like My Dress Up Darling, and all the other shows. Well, that's gonna be a while because I'll be out traveling, handling my own business. So I'll probably be recording that in my hotel room. Anyways, promote your channel.
Yeah, subscribe to my channel and all that. I'm still working on this the exact same video that I've been working on for weeks. My friend and I have been stuck on a certain video because we haven't been able to complete it. But yeah, oh my god. Let's just say we're stuck on a certain fight, and it's gonna be a one long ass video. That's it.
Well,
As my friend dozes off again.
that's basically it from us. So, we will catch you guys in the next video. Until then, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great rest of your day, your night, in terms of video, and we will catch you guys later. Peace.
Peace.